Cheers! We are on day 11, can you believe it? Also, I mean, it's hard. I will show you when I finish the drink, but it's... Well, actually, wait, can I? No, I can't, without spilling over. But it's a newly bought nutcracker mug that I got at my village's supermarket to really hone in the Christmassy vibes. I'm getting excited. So, today, shadow work, and I'm bringing out new decks that I didn't select at first in my rotation, but I feel like you had seen that for like 3 reads already thus far. So I really want to diversify the tools that I have, because this one will be a short one, so I really want to like try to maximize and bring like a new energy. So we are going to work with the main deck, the Tarot of Sacred Kingdoms. It's a bit dark with a pop of color, not like the Reborn Skull. This is just dark imagery with, you know, proper illustrations. It's like, it's so rich and gorgeous. Ideal for shadow work, to see the light in the dark. So accompanying this, I'm also bringing back an old classic, the stained glass. I really love this one. It's also like a cute, you can find it on Etsy and on AliExpress. I first saw it on AliExpress, so I'm pretty sure it's a knockoff of something, but anyway, here it is. It's pretty cute and it works super well. For the Oracle cards, we're gonna use the Haunted Manor Oracle by Syrian Shadow. I was a Kickstarter backer for this. It's, oh my god, it's gorgeous. Darkish. And we're gonna finish with the light elemental energies. So, Oracle, Tarot. Push it a little. And I'm gonna zoom you guys in if you wanna screenshot. Here we are. So there's your screenshot opportunity. 1, 2, 3. I'll see you on the flip side. I couldn't find the rhyme, I'm sorry. So let's dive into this. Today I'm gonna start with, you know what, fire signs. You will be the sacrificial goat, the guinea pig for today. The spread is by LightWands. I think we used her other deck, her other spread the other day. So LightWands is becoming like a familiar or regular on this channel. Please, I just want to lay here just a little longer tarot spread for the weary, the tired, the exhausted souls out there. Let's see what's up with my fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sag. What is taxing your energy at this time? That's a whole stack. Put it back. Strength, but at least you are in your power, in your strength. You are patient, resilient, and even if you feel small compared to the task that is siphoning your energy, even if such is the case, you are still standing tall. You have the light to illuminate the challenges in your life so that you can tame them, harmonize them, maybe make an ally out of them. And as I say that, the Two of the Two of Cups popped out as I said, that make an ally of the challenges in your life. So you have the power to transmute challenge into something pleasant, beautiful, enjoyable. Or this is just your soulmate checking in on you, giving you a bit of their strength their energy, encouraging you from the other side, their higher self to yours, so that you can keep on going. And in this I think we are at this point we are like the midpoint of December, so keep going, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. For my fire signs, please. What's up? Oh, this one's a little crooked. Oh, my poor baby. Six of Wands. The more you invest your energy, the more you transmute the challenge into something mutually beneficial, the more you are on a clear path to victory, to success, to recognition. So keep going. And please don't bend. Okay, fire signs. And we have another, the Chariot and the Page of Pentacles. So you are in the beginning stages of really putting in the work, the effort, studying, paying attention, being dedicated. But every dedication, every second of your time invested into mastering this new thing that you are tackling will bring you closer to the desired results that you want, your success, your recognition. And I'm having goosebumps as I'm saying that, so this is definitely the message that some of you need to hear at this time. For my fire signs, and again, as I got bang, still on the Six of Wands, recognition, success, good news. And now we have the Knight of Wands, which is passionate, driven action. You are motivated, you are in full power of conquering that end goal, that end result, that beautiful success, achievement, recognition, validation, etc., etc. You are like double fire on that path. It's not even a joke. You are committed, you are dedicated, you are putting in the work, you are learning as you go along, and it's coming from your heart. And when it's coming from your heart, it's a sure success. Four of Swords, Ace of Swords. So you might need to retreat just a little bit into yourself and take a little step back, a little rest to to have this new clarity shine down upon you. Because if you overexert yourself, overwork yourself, that might have nefarious consequences on your energy, on your body, on your soul, on your heart. So when you do need a rest, do not be afraid to take a day off. Like I took a day off Sunday, because I do have 3 days in advance as I'm doing the reads, as I film them. And I took 1 day off just to recuperate, because I also need it. You might not think it's much, but it's a lot of energy doing these reads, and then to transfer, edit, thumbnail art, titles, description box, hashtags, scheduling. There's like all that stuff behind the scenes that you as the viewer are not aware of. And this morning I just edited the thumbnails to have bigger popping, the group signs and the date, more popping, more colorful, bigger, to maybe grab more attention. But all that is energy invested into this project. So, fire signs. Five of Swords, Page of Cups, and Page of Swords. Ooh! Someone is spying on you. Your crushy-washy, or your crush, someone that is interested in you, is keeping little tabs on you, spying on you. And there's a little bit of winning or losing at an unfair advantage. Like maybe they lack the courage to come forward in an honest way, so they feel they need to use questionable behavior to get to you, to get to know you, to keep tabs on you with the Page of Swords. But I mean, with 2 pages, it's really innocent, it's cute, it's no big drama, it's just like harmless little things, because there are the undercurrents are not in their favor for some reason, so I'm not gonna hold this one against them as hard as I normally would when the 5 of Swords is in the mix. Two of Swords, you are still not making a clear, decisive, action-oriented decision to get out of this and to go either left or right, or make a decision concerning something. You are still in this lingering energy, almost like the Hangman, but this is the aspect of consciously, willingly not wanting to budge, to decide either way to proceed or whatever. So you are staying in there, gathering information, contemplating, analyzing, stacking information, and just not budging. As I cut, we have the 8 of Wands and the 6 of Wands again. Your fast-paced communication will pay its dividends, or will get back to you the desired results that you have in your heart and soul. Keep going. Just keep going, just keep going, just keep going. And it's a good thing you don't see me dance, because I dance atrociously bad. Like, my God. If I were to dance, they could arrest me for crime against humanity. I'm just telling you, I'm bad. Okie dokie dokie. So, as I said, please, I want to lay here just a little longer. Tarot spread by LightWands. And it's gonna be a 4th card spread, which means I can extend with the clarifying babies here. With the stained glass oracle, that's my dog, who is very dead set on trying to enter my space in my room. As you can hear, very dedicated. Oh, we have the Page of Cups again. Oh, isn't that... Ooh, and the 2 of Cups. I mean, in a good way, it's like, oh, love it. I mean, love is all around you, and it really wants to, you know, like, come across as, yo, bitch, listen to me, I love you, and you're gonna love me, and it's gonna be hunky-dory, beautiful, happily ever after, yadla yadla, fairy tale stuff. The way that is so insistent on being in your reads, at least on this channel with me. Other readers might pick up on different energies for you guys. So, fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sag. Which part of you is the most tired? Oh, okay. Real talk. I'm I'm still a baker, but I used to work at a bakery. 10 plus hours a night. The last New Year's Eve that I did was 14.5 hours. I wanted to fucking die. Physically, I was exhausted. My wrists were... I needed those compression thingies for the wrist because like... anyway. My heart was in shambles. Like, because of physical exertion. Because of lack of sleep accumulated throughout my 3 years that I was there. Yeah, so I was relying heavily on coffee to wake me up and keep me awake. And then when I went to bed, ashwagandha to help me fall asleep. But I'm not a insomniac. And me personally, I need 10 hours of sleep. So when I was running on like 6 to 8 hours of sleep, I was a freaking dead zombie. But I had to show up to work, physical labor, run, heavy weights, like yalla, I was bonkers dead. But for you, it might be something else. Which part of you is the most tired? Can be your physical aspect, your mental, your soul, if you are emotionally very giving and generous and people are taxing that aspect of you, or just the hard emotionality if relationships are like a burden and just if you keep on getting into situationships or relationships which are just like taking, your heart will take a toll on that. So the aspect of you is Six of Pentacles and the Emperor. So like I was yapping, the part of you that is the most tired is the part that is giving, but I'm gonna extrapolate and say that it's the part that is always asked to give and give, because people are accustomed for your generosity, and so obviously my dog, don't worry, they are expecting that of you on a daily basis, thinking that you are this bottomless well of just giving without either needing anything in compensation back to what you give, or a minimal amount given back versus what you give. So you need to take charge. You need to step into your power, and you need to raise a sense of boundaries and really weigh in what is the situation, who gets what, in what amount, in what capacity, why are they getting that much, or why does it needs to be a little lesser, because it's really siphoning your whole energy, and you might not realize it because being generous is like part of our DNA at this point, but it's the non-recognition of what you give. You give. They see you as this beautiful, assertive person in charge, in power, that is so bountiful, so limitless, that you do not need to be given back, but in fact you do, because it does affect your soul and your heart, that you are always generous, always giving, but not receiving back the amount of whatever you are giving out. This can be time, energy, counsel, directives. As an emperor, you guide people, you give counsel, you give orders, but in the sense that if you should do this, this would happen. You are counseling them, you are directing them, you are perhaps giving your resources, because you are plentiful with the emperor energy. And it's really, not everything is rooted in a physical life, in a 3D life. You can be just giving your time, your emotions, your ideas, planning, strategizing, those abstract things that still have a cost and a weight on you, because you're not receiving the same amount back. So that is really causing you to feel tired, because you are not recognized and appreciated to the amount that you give out. Something for Six of Pentacles, please. And we have Nine of Pentacles, because you are very much a self-made person. You have worked your butt off to be self-sustainable, self-reliable, strong, independent woman, man. You are in charge, you are creative, you are manifesting, because you're pre-empress with this card, but you are capable of not surviving, but surviving and then thriving by your own means. For example, me, when my parents came back here in Romania 6 years ago, I was left technically homeless. I was residing at the Concordia University dormitory for 2 weeks about in the dorm. After that I found a room to be leased, and after that an apartment, but it was a whole process. And so on my own I kept working, I kept paying my bills and the stuff that I needed to eventually rebuild my whole life, which happened progressively. Then I lost sight in my left eye. That left me that was really knocking me on my knees. But I rose from that. I went back to school. I became a baker. I found a job at a bakery and I overachieved myself there. I moved up the ranks. I proved myself. I was the only woman in a team of 4 to 5 guys, including my chief. I was the only woman working at night as a baker. That's the Nine of Pentacles. I had challenges, but I thrived, and I made myself my own person that I can depend solely on myself to have a nicer apartment, to buy all these decks that you've seen so far, plus other stuff that I wanted. So it's your power of not having to depend on others to make your own worth be seen, be valuable to you and to others. And within or from this self-regulating, because I'm looking at the Emperor, self-regulating but self-providing energy, you know how to give to others, but others take it for granted, and it leaves a bit of a stain on your soul. So that is the part that is most tired. Also, holy shit, I'd be up here for like 18 minutes. It's a 4 card spread, but I can yap, so that's good. Number 2, why? You hide things are not clear. And the Ace of Pentacles. The universe is giving you a whole career opportunity, but you need to be very wise in how you monetize, how you invest, how you profit, how you nurture, how you direct with concise direction this opportunity that is yet hidden but is given to you by the universe, and not let your fears disrupt your flow in how you strategize to move forward. So don't let doubt and uncertainty veil your capabilities and your abilities to transform an ace to a 10, because you already did in the past with the Nine of Pentacles, which is why people were so heavily reliant on you. And we have the Star, and the Eight of Wands. Wish fulfillment through communication. So this is basically almost calling me out, but for you, communicate clearly your wishes and your desires in order to receive them and to work from them, to manifest them. Wait, can we see it? Because I really love how beautiful these cards are, and I want to see everything inside. Also, if I combine the Emperor and the Ace of Pentacles in like the middle picture-ish, the Emperor, again, go back to Napoleon. He had the resources, the manpower, he had the money through I don't know how, and he was a good strategist. So he knew how to limit hiring soldiers and horses and weapons, so that I hope he didn't go in excess, I wouldn't know that much, but he knew how to utilize what he had to go into battle and conquering and wars and all that shit that he'd do to maximize the outcome of every battle, more or less. In war there are a lot of things that you cannot account for, But as best as he could, he led his armies into wars and battles because he knew the potential at the other end of it, and for him, it was worth the sacrifice of a few hundred, a few thousand men if it meant securing or taking more land and more resources. You have to give a little to receive even more. Number 3, when your body tells you is tired, how do you instinctively respond? By getting lost in a daydream or just a solitary retreat. Page of Cups, King of Wands. So you are taming your passion, your fire, your creative energy, and you are focusing on something maybe simpler, maybe smaller, that is not overly demanding and not overly exerting your energy and your creative power and your creative flow. But also, the creative aspect is still fundamentally important here, even if your body is super tired. The King of Wands is a creative, bold, assertive energy. And here with the Page of Cups is really about dreaming about something, and how can I say this? It's a hobby or something that you can do that is creative, that will fulfill that need in you, that is not overly demanding, that is like a sweet escape with the Page of Cups. It's like you are still doing something, so you don't feel guilty for not doing anything, but it's a slower, more minute, more demure, more muted activity. Instead of climbing a rock or attempting to go on Mount Kilimanjaro or Himalaya, you are at home practicing piano, maybe creating a new melody that suits the soul, literally. And this can take any sort of form, like write a story, play a game, playing with the cards, pottery, clay, polymer clay, whatever. But it's like a creative endeavor that feeds your soul directly to make you feel healing, but also satisfied. That is one. And we have the Two of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. So when you are overly stressed and anxious and having unrestful nights or unresting nights because you have too much on your mind and your body is literally screaming at you to like take a fucking break and rest and nap and all that stuff, but your ego is juggling that with, yeah, but I still need to do stuff. You are even more so, you retreat in a creative but softly creative escapism hobby or thing to silence the ego, all the while allowing yourself to just rest and put your worries aside. Because as a Nine of Pentacles, you might always be in that spirit of, if I'm not working, I don't bring money home, and I need money to survive. I mean, everybody has to pay their bills, so that aspect is softly silenced by a small creative thing that doesn't require that much energy, but you still feel fulfilled and you still feel like you are contributing to your own success and your own endeavors. So you're shutting up your own critical voice and allowing yourself to rest in a way. I mean, it's like it sounds convoluted, but it really makes sense at the psychological level, especially. Number 4, what will it take for you to feel rested? Two of Cups, so harmony, balance with a soulmate or a soul partnership, and the Magician. So literally manifesting your soulmate and literally using, or wait, is it in focus? Oh, it is. because of the foil, it might like trick my camera a little. You can utilize your manifestation powers while you are resting to, if you are single, really attract and pull in your soulmate or a significant other that has that level of importance and meaning into your life by a soft creative endeavor. Again, if I can self-insert, and since I have like 2 views on my videos, I will. Me personally, when I go to bed, I always imagine myself cuddled up with someone that I like, that I feel safe with, and just having a little chat or talking about my day, asking how his was, etc., etc., or just literally get lost in a whole new story. And it's like a random scene, and from there I just build and build and build. That helps me fall asleep, and apparently it helps me bring in my own soulmate or significant other with the Two of Cups. So it's manifesting someone that you your heart aches for, or is thriving for, or is really hungry for, and you are manifesting at this point evidently your soulmate or someone very significant in your life that will take that place. If so is your desire, obviously. Not everybody is, you know, willing to sacrifice their peace and their singledom for that stuff. We have 4 cards. And we have the 10 of Cups, the 3 of Pentacles coloration, the Hierophant, and the Page of Pentacles. Did we have the page? I think we had the page in your shuffle zone. But this thing that you are manifesting has a high potential of becoming long-term, higher level commitment, if not physically, at least spiritually. And from that, you can really even more collaboration that will bring you full-blown happiness with the 10 of Cups. So going back to me, that's like me utilizing my soulmate's energy to inspire me more stories that I can. So I use him as a base, but obviously I will change the name and details so as to protect. As I was saying, we fire sign, I notice we like chaos and action and passion and adventure, but maybe you're the sort of fire sign that still requires just a minimum amount of structure and a streamlined structure to guide you to best live out the chaotic fun that you can manifest and thrive in. If I combine the Emperor and the Hierophant, it's really about following structure, having a clear goal, all the while indulging in creative chaos to have a sense of fulfillment and happiness, and knowing that with a sense of directionality you can achieve more than what you on your own could think or plan or strategize. Not that you cannot, but having just a guideline, a path to follow, or just a little something will help you maximize the potential of what you're doing. For me, for instance, I could shuffle the 3 bazillion spreads that I have saved thus far and go with the whim of the day, but I do like the structure of having my 3 themes: general, shadow work, and love and relationships. And from there I already have pre-selected day by day what I want, but I can just improvise if I found something more interesting. For instance, yesterday's 3-card spread was too small for me, so I found something else. So that's a bit of a chaos that I can manage without breaking my whole thing and going straight into a Nine of Swords energy, or worrying what the fuck will I feel tomorrow because I have nothing, and or even today, more like yesterday was like in the present day. So you do enjoy a bit of structure, a bit of guidance, a bit of streamlined directionality, but it allows you to be even more creative, more expressive, and more fulfilled in the overarching end result of your creative flow, especially if it's something you do for leisure, or if it's something you do to just rest your soul. So we're gonna shuffle the Dark Manor Oracle cards, and also like check out, this is so gorgeous. Also, yeah, half apologies for abusing the word beautiful and gorgeous, but thus far they are the words that resonate the most with me. So something for my fire signs. Whoa, I said something, not a whole freaking Netflix series. Apple, take a bite, take a risk, but take a calculated risk. Like I said, with the Hierophant and the whole chaos chit chat that we had. Gifts, be careful what you wish for. The Star. You might think you know what you wish for, what you want, but is it really truly what you wish for? Because sometimes, and like we saw in that previous read, I don't know which day it was, the Heart's True Desires, I think it was like a general one, could be a shadow work. Anyway, be cautious, because humans are influenceable creatures, and you see things online being glamorized, and you think you want it, and you think you need it, but it's more a want than a need, and then you find yourself stuck with that stuff, with that thing, and you're like, oh shit, what do I do now? Because it's not truly what you want. Well, not what you need, what you want. Things, emotions sway and change like the ocean current. So piano, listen to your heart. And this is beautiful because we just had piano, which is isn't that Italian song Sarà perché ti amo, something piano in it, and Jimmy Forte, which I have no idea what the fuck it means. But okay, I always imagine Johnny Bravo, because Jimmy Forte seems like strong Jimmy, which I know this is not it's not what it means Italian. I do not speak Italian, so don't come at me. Actually, if you're Italian, what does Jimmy Forte mean? But yeah, listen to the harmony, the song in your heart, in your soul, and based off that, you will know how you want to manifest, what you want to manifest, and the directionality and the intent and the purpose of what that manifestation might bring you. Now I'm gonna go with the elemental energies. Oh wait, what? I thought I would. Oops, sorry. I grabbed them by the wrong angle, wrong side. So, something for fire signs. To conclude this. Something else? Just one? Yeah, that's a whole Netflix series. So and I have two here, so yeah, no, sorry. Oh, this is beautiful. It's like the two cards are very water themed, so be very mindful of your emotions, where your attention goes. Oh no, we have three. Crikey, like how many fill out? This is it. Anyway, with water, be cautious of your emotions, what you give out, what people receive, how you give it out, how they receive it, and don't let people literally drain your river. Chromatic cascades. Dive into chromatic cascade, experience the full spectrum of elemental energies, which is with the Magician, Two of Cups, King of Wands. It's like honing your creative energy. Sacred spark. Ignite the sacred spark within, connecting with the divine flame that fuels your spiritual journey. That would be the Hierophant, so the traditional spiritual route. Here are your cards. I'm gonna put them here. And we have magnetic manifestation, which is the Magician, but also King of Wands, because he can be sexy and magnetic and, you know, attractive person or energy. Draw upon that magnetic force, draw upon the magnetic forces of the earth, manifesting your desires with attracting power. So definitely King of Wands, Magician combination in this oracle card. And again, the more you focus on something, the more you draw it organically into your life, into your heart space, into your soul space. The more, it's the basic law of attraction. The more you focus on something, the more attention you give it to whatever that is, the more obsessed you are with something, the more the universe or whatever outside energies up there exist, they are like, holy shit, she wants that thing. And that is why I always caution you to step out of your Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups, and Three of Swords energies, because the more you linger in that, the more that is what you attract on various levels in your life, and the more that is what is crystallized in your 3D world. If you do not want to be poor, heartbroken, cheated on, deceived, yadla yadla yadla, focus on being grateful for what you have. A home, heating, internet, food, snacks, me, my tarot cards, my ability to do this instead of having to slave away 10 hours plus a night shifting heavy loads. Even though I love bakery, but that was a little much. Be thankful for what you have, and you will have more of that coming back to you, because that is what you are attracting into your life. So I'm gonna stop yapping now, because for a 4-card spread, I think I yapped a fair bit enough. Yep. Toodaloo. Peace out. And thank you, obviously, thank you for being here with me. Like, thank you. Ciao, ciao.